Hey guys, we're gonna do an open farm unboxing. This is Maple, he's my 3-year-old Goldendoodle, and we're gonna be feeding him some open farm today. Mwah. I get open farm dog food because they're known for their high quality and traceable ingredients. All of their meat is non-GMO, pesticide-free, humanely sourced, and from certified humane farms. They have a wide variety of dry food, canned food, freeze-dried raw food, as well as treats. This is a great option for those wanting to feed raw but not wanting to handle like totally raw food every day. From my experience, anything from Open Farm is really good for picky eaters, but they also have a 100% satisfaction guarantee with a full refund. The only con I can really think of is their price point. These two boxes together was a little over $340, but they have sales sometimes, which is a good deal if you mix it with their subscribe and save option, which is what I did. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Box number 1. Their boxes are always so cute. And box number 2. I got 2 of everything, so let's take everything out. We're gonna look at is the Open Farm RawMix Ancient Grain Front Range recipe. The cool thing about any Open Farm product is that if you scan the QR code on the bottom, you can actually see where each ingredient was sourced from. This one has farm-raised pork, grass-fed beef, and pasture-raised lamb. And it also has freeze-dried raw coat, bone broth coat, as well as freeze-dried raw chunks. Maple is 55 pounds, so he eats about 3 cups of this a day. I like to buy the smaller bags because they stay fresh for longer. And these also include pumpkin, so it's just great for his poops. I'm gonna go ahead and open one so y'all can see what it looks like. And there's just a generous amount of freeze-dried chunks in there. The next thing we're going to look at are these dehydrated cod skin dog treats. These are actually made from 100% dehydrated cod skin, which is the only ingredient. As always, they're sustainably sourced, and these are free from antibiotics. And it says these are actually 77% protein. So we're going to go ahead and open one. This is what it looks like. I'm actually going to give him one right now. Okay, Maple, go get it. The next thing is the Open Farm grass-fed beef bone broth. The only ingredients are beef bone broth, carrots, pumpkin, parsley, turmeric, and cinnamon. These are both the 12 fluid ounce size, but they do have a larger 30 ounce size. And these are great to rehydrate kibble with. Just make sure you refrigerate it after opening. Next, we have our Open Farm air-dried harvest chicken recipe. This is made from animal welfare certified chicken and chicken organs. And this is a 1 pound bag. It can be served as a meal or a meal topper, and it's actually also infused with chicken broth. and it kind of has a jerky-like texture, and I'll show you guys right now. This is kind of what it looks like. Next, we have the Open Farm grain-free, freeze-dried raw, pasture-raised lamb recipe, and these two are the 3.5 ounce size. This one has 95% lamb, organs, and bone, as well as organic vegetables and superfoods. It is a fully balanced meal on its own, so Maple can get 2 to 4 cups a day. And Maple loves lamb. I think it's actually his favorite. I also got some Open Farm freeze-dried raw Goodbowl wild-caught salmon recipe, and these are both the 8 ounce bags. They only have 5 ingredients, including salmon and whitefish. And these are just really convenient to use as either a meal topper or also training treats from when we're out and about. And they're a really good, convenient size. This is what they look like. It smells pretty fishy. One of my favorite things from Open Farm are their patties. This is the Open Farm grain-free, freeze-dried raw, grass-fed beef recipe, and it contains 95% beef, organs, and bone. These are really easy to break apart and use for treats or meal toppers, and they're actually also a balanced meal on their own, so you can rehydrate them with some bone broth. And for Maple, based on his weight, he can get between 12 to 20 of them for a balanced meal. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what they look like. You can see each one is a good size. The last thing I got is the Open Farm RawMix Ancient Grains Wild Ocean recipe. This one has a freeze-dried raw coat, bone broth coat, as well as freeze-dried raw chunks. And for this one, it contains salmon, whitefish, and rockfish. As always, everything is ethically and sustainably sourced. All the meat is wild caught, all the ingredients are 100% traceable, and it's non-GMO as well. As always, it comes with feeding instructions. For Maple, a 55-pound dog, he can get between 3 to 4 cups a day. And I wanted to show you guys what it looks like this time. And this is the Kibble. I'm not sure if you guys can see. And these are both the 3.5-pound bags. Hopefully this video helped y'all make a decision for if this food is good for your dog or if it's worth the price. I did not get any canned food because as of right now, they only come in a box of 12. And Maple is actually really picky about wet food. So hopefully one day Open Farm will sell that in a single can option so we can kind of try it out before I buy a box. But for now, let's go ahead and feed him. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Open Hound slow feeder. So I definitely don't do this every day, but just for fun, we're gonna be feeding him a little bit of everything. We're gonna start off with 1 cup of the Wild Ocean recipe. We're gonna put some cod skin on top. Some wild caught salmon recipe. We're going to use some of the beef patty. They're real easy to break apart too. We're going to go in with some of the lamb recipe. Gosh, it might not fit. Okay, next we have the air-dried harvest chicken recipe. We'll put some of the front range recipe kibble too. then we'll top it off with some bone broth. I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's sitting right here, waiting patiently. And this is what the final product looks like. I don't want to spill it. And we're gonna go to his kennel to feed him this because he's not allowed to eat off the countertop. He's already sitting there waiting. And he does eat on command. So he's trained to wait for the okay. Okay, Maple, go eat. He loves it. Maple is a really picky eater, but Open Farm Kibble is one brand that he'll eat consistently. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for our next unboxing and feeding. Bye!